Man, I'm chilling. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I go shopping. I give me a mean leather jacket. I think I'm doing my thing. I'm like, on my own little planet. I ain't with nobody. So always got to try to one up on me, right? Have one up on me. I get a banging leather jacket. This Busta get a leather line up.
If Busta ever try to front me, hit you with no delay. So what you saying, yo? Silly with that 9 million, what the devil, yo? Yeah, I do his shit better than him. He better not play with me. I will and perform Busta Rhymes show. Look, man, if they try to say that if you ever thought that the Busta Rhymes was better than me, you crazy. You crazy, man.
For weeks, random clips and offhand remarks drifted across social media, disconnected at first, almost harmless. But the documentary weaves them together into one continuous narrative, a story that slowly closes in on Busta Rhymes at the worst possible time. What started as casual back and forth about reputation, influence, and who set things in motion soon evolves into something far more serious. A battle over credibility played out in front of millions.
Indeed. And Busta belly is sticking out.
Tell him to change too big. Whoa, man. Tell that nigga's change too big. He ain't have a friend. They're not telling him.
Busta can't match up with 50. Is you crazy? Put that shit in front of me. Put that shit on the side. Put that shit behind me. Man, he's at a point where he just had a moment and everybody showing their appreciation for his run.
Bring up the 50 Cent for bringing us out there with him on that Final Lap tour. Did the first show July 21st. My last show was November 21st. He's still on that same tour.
Yeah, man.
He don't play with that work. Ever since he first came to Violator and the first Get Rich or Die Trying came out, he was the only one that would jump on a plane like the shit was a cab.
There was a stretch when 50 Cent and Bua operated as one force. Shared stages, shared victories, moving with the kind of unity that feels essential in an industry where vulnerability gets exploited. And the documentary highlights that shift, how solidarity can slowly turn into silence once controversy enters the frame. What once looked like unbreakable loyalty becomes measured distance. In hip-hop, allegiance is celebrated loudly, almost sacred in tone, but rarely examined under pressure. And when standing beside someone starts to carry risk, the dynamic changes. In moments like that, you find out who's truly riding with you and who's just watching from a safe seat in the crowd.
In the music industry and the headlines pertaining to Diddy, how closely are you paying attention to his case, the allegations, and the things that are coming forward with him?
I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth. When that time manifests, then, we'll speak about this, hopefully when that time comes. As far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying? But I wish the best for everyone involved. God bless everyone involved. And, I think that we should all kind of be a little more mindful of how...
What makes it unsettling isn't just the words spoken, it's the way they're packaged. The documentary hints that today's conflicts aren't always spontaneous. They're structured for visibility. A remark turns into a viral moment. The moment becomes a storyline, and the storyline becomes profit. In a system driven by clicks, the attention outweighs accuracy. And when outrage pays the bills, honesty rarely earns the spotlight.
Some of your videos.
Oh, yeah. Super Zest Monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this been common knowledge, though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, we gotta bring some, we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on here. They call them, fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before, you feel me? And being around him, you hear things, you feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan, you feel me? Like every cookout she playing it, all his little fast rapping, All of that, him and Craig Mack playing that. Bro, on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He be doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin, and the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there. So it was a little lawyer guy that was with us. And the little lawyer guy we was with,
The tone darkens when speculation about identity and private life is framed as spectacle. The film pushes a deeper question. Has hip-hop evolved enough to distinguish strength from ridicule and real critique from stripping someone of their humanity?
What? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. Well, I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this is common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix, like I've been in the mix, you know this, bro.
How long has it been like this known about Busta Rhymes?
Well, I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How can we think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matter most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, it's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls.
The damage goes beyond image. It spills into real lives and real consequences. Stigma spreads faster than clarification ever could. And when something framed as a joke has the power to upend a person's world, you have to ask, was it ever harmless entertainment to begin with? Next voice, 50 doesn't debate. He strategizes. The documentary portrays his approach as precise and deliberate. Quick replies, sharp lines, built for replay value. He understands the mechanics of the internet. The moment people start sharing and laughing, the momentum shifts. But when comedy turns into ammunition, it raises a harder question. Who gets to define the line between clever and cruel?
Why are you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar, sorry. Text me if it get dangerous. But there's all this club security in here, like nothing's finna happen. Nobody wanna kill you guys, bro. Like when I get jobs from people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different. Nobody wants to kill these entertainers like that, bro. Like when I do my threat assessment, there's never an immediate threat or danger. It's never a situation that they're gonna tell me, oh, this person wants to murder me, or this person wants to bring harm on me. It's never like that. Them type of people be normal guys. So I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? Man, you got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
He pulled him into the section. And then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked. But man, you ask, bro, anybody that's in the mix, bro, like you know, bro. Most of these dudes, bro, putting on a major act. They don't want to be themselves.
That's crazy.
They'll get mad at you for buying bottles of champagne to get the girls. They'll get mad, oh, we don't want these bottle rats in our section. What are we here for? Why are y'all here then? What are y'all here for? Just because y'all got booked to be here, okay, but sometimes they not booked. They just in there. So, and what they looking for, it ain't gonna be what you thinking of. On God, seen it.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone.
The atmosphere shifts the moment Diddy becomes part of the story, not merely as an individual, but as a figure associated with influence and deep industry ties. Bua's call for caution is interpreted in different ways. Some see it as allegiance, others as hesitation, shaped by power dynamics.
Came out, telling people to mind their business when it comes to Diddy, right?
You got to realize that Busta Rhymes and anybody in the industry could say what they want to say and speak on what they want to speak. They got a right to do that. Just like we got a right to. He can't tell nobody not to say this, not to say that, when he has the right to say what he want to say. And I guess that's why people coming out on Busta Rhymes saying he's zesty now, because he made comments like that. But I've been around Busta. I know Busta Rhymes. I don't never know him for being like that. But I don't know what other people see, and I'm not going to speak on that, because I don't care about that. See, a lot of people, if that's all he could give to the people, then that's all he giving to the people. But not one time, did he speak on his relationship with Diddy? Has he been to the Diddy party? Has he been to the after party? Did he say, well, I've never been to an after party, so y'all gotta wait to speak on, y'all gotta wait to see what they...
The film stops short of passing judgment, but it challenges viewers to reflect on how frequently high-profile networks close ranks, whether openly or behind the scenes. And when controversy escalates, the real question becomes, is standing firm an act of loyalty, bravery, or simply survival?
Have I been to the after party? Nah, never.
Never been to the freak off, son. Since I've been knowing you, you've been consistent about that. So, I believe you, man. But you heard about these reports that Diddy having a hard time selling his Hollywood home? It's not attracting any buyers?
It probably wouldn't attract any buyers until after, a lot of times when tragedies happen and people be in those type of places with the energy going, it would be around 5 years before they go up on market and resell. Like if somebody murdered in the house, you got to realize they're not going to go in there and somebody say, oh shit, I want to be here, man. Mama was murdered in here. You understand? Those houses may not go up to sell for like 5 years.
Right. And what's going on with Tony Busby? I seen you make a comment saying that he might drop his cases.
I think that's a misunderstanding. What I'm saying to you is that he's going to go with the cases that he know right off the bat that Puff is really probably ready to settle out, because it's so strong and the evidence may be so strong against Puff that he don't want that to run through the public or let the public hear those things. As a lawyer, he's going to say, these cases are strong enough for me to get the quick grab money and go about my business. And then if he gets enough money off of that, he may not have to do the other cases. He may drop the other people. It depends.
The film pinpoints the instant when humor gives way to unease, when spectacle turns into serious examination. As soon as the audience feels a shift, the discussion becomes ethical, and brands, colleagues, and partners begin calculating their exposure. In the spotlight, reaction often outruns reflection. And when public opinion pivots, is it driven by accountability or simply the hunt for the next headline?
50. You know good and well that I woke up to this bullshit you just started this morning, and I was the one that was leaving everybody alone. So what you doing is giving niggas false narratives, homie. You talking about you just went to buy a leather jacket. You ain't bothering nobody. You left niggas alone. And I went and bought a leather fucking hairline. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. On some real G shit. Now I'm going to fortunate for you when you clowns. Let me tell you something. It's already been sanctioned on how I'm going to hit him. You talking about that pimpin' curly that you was doing as a character? But no, you was doing pimpin' curly in real life too. Trying to look like Rico Suave or one of them niggas going down the red carpet at one of them movie shits that you was involved with. And I don't want you to use that as no excuse neither, talking about you was playing a character. You wasn't in character when you had to go down that red carpet. You could have got back to yourself, my nigga, but you chose to stay in character with that Rico Suave shit, some berries and sweet juices you had up in your head top, my nigga. Now, I do want you to know I'm your brother, so I'm gonna always support you and everything you do. I ain't been doing nothing but that since the inception of our friendship. Violate up. Now, with that being said, I got one question to the masses. There's several products that you have to incorporate to get your shit to look like Rico 50. All right? Fuck Rico Suave. We talking about Rico 50. Let's see which one of the products that he used to get to looking like Rico 50. Was it this? Or was it this? Or was it this? Matter of fact, I think the real question is, did he blend all three of these shits to look like this? Chill. I got a grand prize for anyone that jumps in the comments, any consumer around the world that used to also use these products to help identify, doing a forensic deep dive and a research and a data analytics on those products to help us understand, was it a combined effort of all three, or was it a combined effort of two, or was it just one of them to get you to look like Rico 50? Now, with that being said, if you guess right what the blend was chemically for that motherfucking berry juice look for Rico 50, you might win the grand prize. Until then, just know the blessings don't stop. So we gonna just keep this shit going as long as we need to. Because if the blessings don't stop, I don't motherfucking stop. And we don't stop. Dragon season, bitches.
A case gets dropped, allegations are reduced, and the headlines shift tone. To many, that feels like proof of innocence, even when it's simply a procedural step. The documentary points to a broader misunderstanding. Legal developments are often mistaken for final judgments, and public perception is confused with factual certainty. Next voice law moves as a process, not a soundbite, and results seldom quell the public craving for clarity. If legal nuance can be twisted into a claim of innocence, what does true accountability even mean?
Good. I had fun Saturday. It was amazing. I can't remember anything, but it was amazing. I appreciate you for allowing me to sit back with you for a second time, for the second interview, what you guys say? Yeah, bro.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on with you?
Okay, so I just got this opportunity, Orlando's World, from what I understand. We're supposed to be doing some cool things. That was an opportunity given to me from you and Flossie. Definitely feel like it's a opportunity to do a 6-month situation before we do the Orlando Brown show, because a lot of people don't want me to do the show per se. There is a Hollywood couch that I have not been on. There is a Hollywood couch that a lot of people spin on and look forward to. Me personally, I haven't been looking forward to do that, but I'm definitely looking forward to do Orlando's World, the Orlando Brown show, after we see how I handle the podcast.
So we're doing a podcast. You're gonna have your own podcast on Cam Capone News. Me, you, Flossie. What can people expect?
Well, it's the mind of the producers that invited themselves into my life. Yeah, Flossie, got you. You guys have given me some great ideas. What about you and Takashi 69 going paintballing? What about you and Jamie Foxx just you know what I'm saying, just going doing whatever, just wine tasting or something. It's just it's a podcast, from what I understand, that will change the dynamic of podcasting, because everybody's sitting in their homes and they're getting an astronomical amount of Burger King money. If you work at Burger King, you can make this money sitting in your house if you have the right amount of material, or you have the right person sitting in front of your camera. So you can, anytime that person does well, you do well. Anytime you make some money, they make some money, but you make more. It's just a different situation.
Any response to 50? He jokes a lot online. He posted the picture, the video. What were your thoughts?
50's my brother. But 50 also know I'm not gonna stop. The same way he not gonna stop, I'm not gonna stop. We both come from a family called Violator family. So we ain't got no problem violating, number one. And number two, I think the most important thing about this back and forth with me and him is that people don't lose sight of how important it is to have a sense of humor, and it not be some where your skin ain't tough enough to be able to keep it as fun and games. We grew up snapping on each other and joking with each other from elementary school to being grown men. And you did that with your friends. Now, if we wasn't friends, there wouldn't be no games to play. But we got love, and it's genuine love. So I can indulge in this and laugh. It's okay to have a sense of humor and not be emotional like bitches. You know what I'm saying? So, 50, I'm coming for your ass, bruh.
By the finale, the film suggests the real story isn't 50 against Bua or Diddy Shadow. It's the machinery that transforms private history into public theater. Influence, calculated alliances, and viral momentum merge into one reality. Hip-hop isn't only music, it's power in motion. The ultimate tension is clear. Everyone demands the truth, but few can endure it. And when honesty endangers reputations, who dares to speak?